Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks, from July 24 to August 4, Lani Grant will receive the necessary antidote at the hospital and will then awaken with quite a tale to tell. The week of July 24 to 28 we'll see a mad rush to save Abe from Whitley King as Lani's delusions worsen. Lani will reassure Paulina Price and Eli Grant that Abe is alive in captivity. Paulina will have the opportunity to approach Abe's kidnapper and strike her across the face once Abe is secure and Whitley is in police custody. Paulina won't be in the mood to hear Whitley's explanations or attempts to apologize. Del Brady will pressure Kristen DiMera to retract her criticism of Brady Black. Kristen might agree to that plan, but she'll undoubtedly demand a modification to the custody arrangement in exchange. E.J. DiMera and Nicole Walker will then learn that Eric Brady's bun is already baking thanks to Sloan Peterson. Sloan will also receive updates from Nicole and E.J. regarding their meeting with Dr. Sorensen, who will ask E.J. for a DNA sample for genetic testing. That will result in Sloan changing the outcomes so she won't be exposed for fixing the initial paternity test, but there are several ways her scheme could backfire. Dimitri von Leuschner intends to wed Gwen Rizchek as Gabby Hernandez and Stefan DiMera get ready to wed. Dimitri will be pressed for time because, in order to inherit the von Leuschner inheritance, he must get married before his birthday at the end of the month. Dimitri will unintentionally send some scandalous text messages to Leo Stark and accidentally allow them to end up in Gwen's hands because he will become a little too brash about their covert relationship. However, Gwen will be prepared to begin the wedding ceremony shortly after. Perhaps Dimitri can explain the signals and persuade Gwen to accept his proposal as intended. Of course, there's always a risk that Dimitri may experience a moral crisis, or that Gwen will catch on to him and leave him at the altar. Regardless, Gabby and Stefan's wedding and Gwen and Dimitri's wedding will both take place on the same day. Thus, the week of July 31 to August 4 will see some significant events. According to Day's teasers, Kristen and Brady will appear in court, where a judge will surprise them with a custody decision. The judge can decide to deny either Brady or Kristen primary custody until they demonstrate true cooperation as co-parents. Up until Kristen and Brady start genuinely prioritizing their daughter, it's simple to picture someone like Marlena Evans in charge of Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater. Paulina, who lives across the street, is hoping that once Abe gets home and is in his comfortable surroundings, his memory will come back. Paulina will be discouraged by the fact that Abe will still have trouble remembering things. Fans of DOO will recognize the person Harris Michaels runs into at Bayview, so keep an eye out to find out if it's Ava Vitali or someone else. It might get awkward as Sloan and Melinda Trask develop a startling friendship. It would seem to be a horrible idea for a lawyer to give the DA blackmail material to Sloan since Sloan will eventually reveal her secret to Melinda. He would deliver a proposition while back with Eric, but it completely fails to impress Sloan. Eric might have to make another attempt because it sounds like Sloan will be unhappy with the lack of romantic effort he makes in asking her to marry him. Sloan may not have the success she had wanted for with her test doctoring because Day's spoilers reveal Nicole will receive some shocking news. Nicole might learn the truth that E.J. is almost probably not the father of her child, and Sloan might not be able to stop her from doing so. According to other Day's rumors, Trip Johnson will be awoken to a startling sight. Someone unexpected will end up in Trip's bed, but will it be a lover or just a miscommunication? If Lai Shin downs a few beers and ends up in the incorrect bed to crash, this might be connected to his amorous adventures. Maggie Kyriakis will approach Xander Cook elsewhere with a unique request. Xander will try his best to fulfill Maggie's request as she will be hoping for one. Maggie might recognize the opportunity for Xander to assist her because she believes Sarah Horton has been lying to her about dating Rex Brady once more. Maggie might want him to contact his ex and assure her that she has nothing to conceal since Sander has moved on with Chloe Lane. Whatever the case may be, Sarah is undoubtedly concealing something significant given that Sander and Maggie are unaware of her pregnancy. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Salem will experience a lot of excitement during the next 2 weeks. According to Days of Our Lives rumors, Trip Johnson and Wendy Shin recently opted against having a sexual relationship. Wendy and Trip resolved to wait so that their first time together would be memorable, but Lee Shin intervened nevertheless. However, it appears that during the week of July 31 August 4, Trip will be sharing a bed with someone else. Days teasers indicate that Trip will awaken with a startling person, so when he realizes it's not Wendy, he should be in disbelief. Of course, it's important to note that DOL hasn't actually provided Trip with any other love options in a while. Days spoilers may be a little deceiving in this case because Trip has been completely committed to Wendy. Trip didn't necessarily hook up with that person just because he woke up with them. If a drunk Lee Shin walks in and collapses in Trip's bed rather than on the sofa, it might not even be a woman. Lai will set up a meeting with Connie, an odd true crime podcast devotee, in an effort to locate his ideal mate. That date will undoubtedly go horribly wrong, or at the very least turn into a bore because Connie doesn't seem like Lee's type. Since he lost Gabby Hernandez to Stefan Demira and his new relationship with Melinda Trask, Tina Huang, was ruined by her recorded confession trap, Lai might be feeling dejected. Lai may understandably drown his sorrows, get drunk, and become confused enough to sleep in Trip's bed. When Trip gets over the shock of finding Lai there, he might wake up and kick her out. Naturally, we can't completely rule out the potential that Trip will be approached by a lady Lai brings back or by another Days character. We'll keep you updated on the identity of Trip's enigmatic bedmate as soon as fresh information becomes available, because even Trip has been known to make mistakes. Days of Our Lives spoilers state that Trip will encounter a curveball no matter how things turns out. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.